Good evening. Dan here again, and this is my video post for the discussion board, our second discussion board for our history class that we're going through, History 512, the American Revolution. And I looked and actually did a quick research on all of the women that we had in the list to make a post about. All of them are great, have a lot of good information, a lot of good stories that could be told. The one that I settled on, though, for a variety of reasons, is the one involving Deborah Sampson, and doing additional research to see what I could find out about her. And I think probably the thing that intrigued me the most is that I spent 30 some years in the military, and I have worked many times, many flights. I was on the flight crew with the Air Force, and we did a lot of trips and stuff, had a lot of women we worked with. So having a woman in the military, at least for us nowadays, is not a big deal. Even modern history, back to World War II and World War I and so forth, not a big deal. Back in the American Revolution, though, it was. And that's what intrigued me about her, is trying to find out what may have caused her to do what she did, what her record was, how it went, what happened once she, I guess, was discovered, because she did this in secret. Nowadays, a woman could be in the military, not a problem. Back then, it's not like you could walk up to the recruiting office and say, hey, I want to join the military, and they would let you in. Not a lot is available out there as far as primary sources. There are some government records, because it was documented that she was in the military. She did serve. She is honorably discharged. And she did end up with like a disability pension because she was wounded toward the end of the war. And there are some records that at least document that, but there's not a lot that gives a lot of her background, maybe why she did it, some of her reasonings for what she did. One of the main works that I found through my research, as far as documents that people use to learn about her and reference what she did and so forth, it was a article, or a book, if you will, written by Herman Mann, called The Female Review, and it's been used as one of the main sources for quite a few years, even hundreds of years. And it's not really factual in the sense that, we would like to see. It seems to be embellished quite a bit. A lot of stuff that maybe doesn't really apply or isn't relevant to why she may have done some of what she did. But it appears that he may have embellished a lot. He wanted to sell the book. He had other things to sell. He did printing and so forth. So maybe he had ulterior motives into why he wrote the story the way that he did. But there are some other articles. I have them posted here on my post here for the video, as far as articles to get to look at. Very interesting person. Once she did get out of the military, she married, had children, and did some speaking tours later on in life, probably to raise money and so forth, because she was low on funds. Very interesting read. Take a look at some of the information that I have and see what else you can find out about her. All the women that were in the list were great. A lot of good stuff out there. And at least this is a good starting point, I think. Thanks a lot, and I hope everyone enjoyed the assignment for this week. I certainly did, as far as learning more about a variety of women back in the American Revolution. Thanks a lot.